That
kind of videos you
sounds
watch?
exciting.
What kind of videos do you watch?
Just YouTube videos, like Let's Play, I guess.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe some anime.
What have you been watching anime-wise?
Akama something kill.
Thanks. That helps a lot. All
Can't
right,
say
guys,
that.
everyone check out Akama something kill. Now, when you say a comma, are you saying like A and then like the actual comma?
No,
Like you just type in a comma.
I think it's AKAMI.
AKAMI.
Akama ka kill something like.
Ga kill?
Yeah. You found?
I'm looking it up right now, just because I want to know what you're trying to say. No, I haven't been doing anything either. There are no games to play. I beat The Last of Us, and I have like this hole right now of nothing to play. I've been trying to play Grand Theft Auto. It's not entertaining me. I tried to go back to older games. Not entertaining me. There's nothing right now. I'm just waiting until Shadows of Mordor, and that's so far away.
That game is so.
I'm waiting for internet first.
Yes. Although I don't think that's a. No, that game has online, right?
I think so. Maybe.
What could it be? It would have to be some sort of co-op.
I'm sure there is somewhere in it.
I don't care. I want it.
It looks good.
It does.
I just don't know, time-wise, where does this take place in Lord of the Rings? Does anybody know?
There was a video. He did say the name. I just can't remember.
Before Lord of the Rings.
It's before, like,
No,
everything. Like,
yeah, but he said
Yeah.
he named the land. There was a name for it.
Well, they said you're going to go all, like, everywhere. Like, you can head into Mordor, and then you can also head into the fields, I guess. I mean...
Yeah.
When you look at a map of Middle-earth, like, you realize that it's, like, some mountains, a forest, and then a lot of plains, and that's about it.
That's
like,
about it.
Well, and then there's Mordor, which is just fire and brimstone, but who the fuck cares about that? I should really start the timer for this thing. I don't know where I put my phone, though. Just ramble.
Ramble.
Ramble. No, but there's, like, nothing to play right now, and it's killing me. And I do that thing where I stare at my Steam library, and I'm just like, I have 150 games, nothing to play.
150 games and nothing to play.
Nothing to play.
What?
I can't even open my Steam library because Steam's like, we have to update, but there's
Oh,
no
God.
internet, so it doesn't do anything.
Struggle.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Destiny comes out in like 2 days.
But I'm getting a PS4 soon. I don't want to spend money to buy it on the PS3 if I'm just gonna like have a PS4 like a few months,
weeks.
a month later, a few weeks later.
Yeah, there's no point.
And I mean, I'm still not sold on Destiny. So I started watching gameplay videos and I was just like, oh, this looks all right.
Only reason I would buy this for the multiplayer. I don't really think the single player looks that great.
But I'm not multiplayer heavy.
I feel like I looked up something about this a while ago and I don't even remember.
I mean,
What kind of a game is it again?
it's Bungie's new
It's
game,
Bungie.
the company that used to make Halo.
It's kind of
So
like a
it's
Halo
just
game.
like a first-person shooter. You can go to like a few different planets in our solar system. I think they said
Yeah, that's
Mars.
right.
One of them you can go to Jupiter.
Yeah.
The moon, and like Russia, and that's not a planet,
That's
but
not a
you get what I'm saying. That Russia thinks it's a planet with all the shit they do, but
Yeah, probably.
it just looks like I don't know. I'm not sold on it, and I'm waiting for it to come out and like get past the media reviews where everything's gonna be 5 stars and 10
Yeah.
out of 10s, and I'll be like, oh yeah, totally, and get like some down to earth like person on person reviews and see what people say.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if everyone tells me like the online's good, like it won't sell me because I'm not a big multiplayer person. Like multiplayer when it comes to like competitive, like I love co-op shit. So if it's a great co-op game, then that's something I would definitely
Yeah.
I'd go buy. Is what I'm trying to say.
Invest your time into.
Honestly, like when I get my PS4, the first thing I'm gonna buy is The Last of Us. I'm just gonna buy the remastered version.
I'm buying Battlefield 4.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'd rather get Battlefield 4 than Hardline. Hardline does not look.
It doesn't look that fun to me.
It's just it's almost like a mod Like if you put a cops and robbers mod into Battlefield 4.
It's just a down to earth Call of Duty mixed with cops. That's about it.
It's just like what is it? Like a paint job. Like they just put new skins on everybody. Like instead of a military people and terrorists, now we have cops and robbers.
Yeah,
and
that's about it.
Damn, thanks Battlefield. You guys are getting original. At least Call of Duty has the balls to put out the same game every year and just say it's the same game without being like, this is something totally new.
It's never new.
It's not. Even this new one, Advanced Warfighter, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm interested in it because it's like the future now. But it's still Call of Duty.
Still
like
Call of
I'm still
Duty.
watching.
Still
I'm like,
doing the
it's
same
still Call of Duty. I'm still gonna have perks when I'm playing.
Are they gonna have like some like aliens or zombies again?
I just want to know because they have like those exoskeleton suits. I want to know if it's gonna end up more like Titanfall, where the maps become like more of a like instead of being vertical, instead of just being horizontal, like the maps are going to be vertical now, where like because of the suits, like maybe you can jump to the second floor of a building. So in fucking Call of Duty, you always had like there's always like one of those buildings that have that staircase where you're like, someone's going to be up there, and the minute I turn the corner, I'm going to fucking die. But with like Titanfall, because of like the 360 element, like you could just jump in the window to the second floor because they have like jetpacks in that game or something. Yeah. So I wonder if it's going to do that.
Maybe. I don't think they'll add parkour.
Well, the company that made Titanfall was a branch of the company that did Modern Warfare 2, which is probably my favorite Call of Duty, and the last good Call of Duty that I ever played.
Most likely.
Before they just started churning the engine that is the same thing every single fucking year.
They need to change it up a little, like something.
But it still sells, so they'd have no reason to until like they see a drop in sales. Like there's no point. Like you still have like the non-hardcore gamers who go out and buy it every year. Why I don't know, but like it's the same thing. And like there's people out there who are diehard Call of Duty fans who think that it's something new every single year. I'm just like, it's 10 new maps and it's 10 new guns. Like it's not that like surprising.
It's not really. It's just the same shit.
Now they're getting into weird ass guns too, and they're like running out of guns too, when like with Ghosts, and I was just like, damn. I was like, I just remember when it was fucking Call of Duty 4, like the first Modern Warfare, and it was just like MP5, M16, like the most standard of guns, AKs, shit like that.
They're running out of unless gun companies just keep creating new guns. They're gonna run out pretty soon of good guns.
So they'll just have to recycle, which they kind of do.
Yeah, they do. They always put like one or two old guns.
But hey, they're making money. Good for them. They do them. But I don't even remember what we were talking about originally. Something about Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Well, it was Destiny, but we got into how Battlefield is just doing like a Call of Duty where like they reskinned everything. No, I'm skipping Hardline. It doesn't look exciting at all. I'd rather play 4.
It's gonna be an every year game now.
It is. Well, Call of Duty now, the only thing good about them is because they had the two companies. They had Treyarch and Infinity Ward, something like that.
Infinity Ward, yeah.
And so basically, like 1 year a Treyarch game would come out, the next year Infinity Ward would come out. So basically, each company took 2 years to make whatever Call of Duty they were making. Yeah. But now it's 3 companies.
Yeah.
So now that each company's gonna have 3 years to make each one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see what comes of it, but so far it doesn't look like anything great. And yeah, Battlefield, I'm not happy that they're doing that.
Battlefield has 2 companies now, though. It's not just DICE, it's Visceral.
Oh.
But Visceral's mostly focusing on single player.
Whatever.
I saw gameplay.
I don't care about Battlefield's single player. I find it less interesting than Call of Duty single player.
It looks pretty good this year, the single player.
I don't care. I don't care. And as for Destiny, like I said, doesn't look that interesting. But what does look interesting is Shadows of Mordor. That game looks off the chain, and I can't wait for that.
Me either.
It's one of the things I'm going to look up again once I get internet.
Oh, it's so good. Especially because when I first saw footage, it was like the alpha footage. And I was just like, this game just looks like Assassin's Creed and Lord of the Rings. I was like, it's not selling me. And then I watched, they released like gameplay footage just recently, and I'm like, this game looks like Assassin's Creed and Lord of the Rings. That looks amazing. I don't know why my opinion changed, but
It's the same opinion. It's just you
I don't
think it's amazing.
I just think it's amazing. Well, because I'm tired of Assassin's Creed. Like, besides Black Flag, like Revelations 3, the Unity coming out, like, they don't look good. It's the same thing that they've been doing, and it's the point now where they don't even have an interesting story anymore. So I don't care. Like, I don't care what's going on. Like, I played them all. This one looks like it has an interesting story because it's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
And that's why it looks good.
I like the
That's just
I like
me.
the Nemesis system. It looks so freaking
Oh,
good.
that's like the
Just-
best part about it. Especially if you die in that game, like the character that kills you gets a promotion.
Get a promotion. You just keep getting them levels
Good for them. I'm glad there's like a orc hierarchy.
until we kill them bastards for killing us.
Well, yeah, you'll go back into them, and they have like the powers element. Like you have like mystical powers, unlike Assassin's Creed. But
You mean the runes or him
no,
just
the
having...
fact that he has a wraith in him.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
it's not like people are thinking that it's like just like a ring wraith, but it's not. It's two people. You have the guy who's a ranger,
Yeah.
and then he is possessed by a wraith, sort of possessed. I mean,
He's not possessed. He was dead, and the wraith just brung him back to life.
and it lives inside his body,
Yeah.
and uses his wraith powers. It's weird. I don't know, but it looks cool. I mean, now like you can control the Nemesis system looks cool in the fact that like there's gonna be like bad guys that actually track you down and remember
you
the
after
shit you
it's
do,
really
and that's
cool.
cool stuff.
do something
if
to
you like
them-
burn their face, but then they get away, like they keep the scars, and they'll be like, "That was the guy who burned my face." Like,
Let's kill him.
yeah, let's get him. But it looks cool.
It does.
You can make people afraid of you, or you can make people follow you. I don't know. I'm gonna buy it.
I'm gonna make some lonely small orc a big boss.
You're just gonna like keep on dying to promote him.
No, I'm gonna kill everybody ahead of him.
Oh,
And get
then you'll
him up
be
there.
control of the system.
Yeah.
Wow. Couldn't think of it that way.
I'm not gonna keep dying to him.
I thought you were just gonna like keep on letting him kill you to get promotion after promotion.
No.
Like,
When's
oh,
the release date for this game again?
end of September.
No, October the 9th.
End of September.
October the 9th.
I'll just look it up.
It's October the 9th or
See,
6th
good
or
thing
9th.
I asked.
It's in October. Don't listen to him.
Either way, I'm cheap, so I'm gonna have to wait till it goes on sale. Whatever that'll be.
September 30th. Thank you very much.
No.
Yes.
No.
It says it right here.
I don't believe you. I don't believe.
Google. He doesn't believe Google,
I don't believe
everyone.
Google.
All right. Well. Shit. That looks good. Really though, have you seen any gameplay for Evolve?
Yeah, I seen
my
gameplay.
gosh. I didn't
of
see
it.
any gameplays yet, but I'm waiting for that to come out.
Oh
too.
my god. So I've been watching videos just recently. I had no interest in the game
Me
besides
either.
the fact that like they're like it's from the people who made Left 4 Dead, Valve, and I was just like, well, Valve makes really good games, but I would just like never took the time to go look at it. Started watching gameplay videos the other day. I'm like, this game looks awesome. Now, eventually they got a little old just because it was the same map, but the people were playing were in like the beta or the alpha or whatever, so obviously they're not going to have the full game.
Yeah.
But playing as that monster looks fucking amazing.
That
Like,
does.
I think it's great.
Just keep trying to level up and evolve.
I'm a big fan of Left 4 Dead, so I'm really looking forward to it.
The team aspect too of like the humans looks great. I thought honestly that the creature wasn't going to be overpowered, but actually underpowered, like because it's 4 against 1 technically, and I felt like, oh well, if that's going to be the case, then the thing's going to die really easily.
It does start underpowered, but then once
evolve.
it keeps getting stronger and stronger, then it'll be overpowered.
Yeah, they were saying like in the beginning of the game, when you start off as the creature, like your main goal is to get the hell out of there. Basically, like get away from the hunters, evolve, become stronger. Because you can regenerate your armor, but you can't regenerate your health unless you get like a perk or something. But, and so they only have 2 monsters right now, like that they were able to show,
The
and they have
Kraken and
the
that-
Kraken in
That ox thing. Was
I don't
it?
know. It's like a big like muscle creature that breathes fire.
I think it was an ox or something.
I'll just look it
Oh my
up.
god, I'm so far behind.
You look these stuff up, girl.
I know, I've been gone for a month, like with no web.
How do you live without?
I don't know. It's
internet?
been
For real.
pretty difficult, but
I don't watch TV.
I don't watch TV. Well, I don't have TV either. So I mean, like, I have a book. I read.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. I fell behind. Don't worry. This Thursday, I'm excited. Oh wait, that's today.
today.
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
I'm really excited.
Coming to this Thursday. Wait, it's today. All right, we're good.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't know what day it is anymore.
Dang.
So
It
useless
must have been
without
that
it.
bad.
It is.
You
it's
can,
pretty
like
bad.
there. You can look at a calendar or something. The date's not just on the internet.
Oh yeah, they still exist.
They do.
They have an alpha coming in January for the game. Not an alpha, a beta, but it's
beta.
only for Xbox One. I'll have an Xbox One by then, so
Me too.
I
I'm
don't.
not upset. But it's coming on PC. So there's the Kraken, and then it's still not showing me this other monster. And then, okay, so there's going to be 3 monsters that come with the game, and then at launch there'll be a 4th monster.
Fourth.
So that sounds pretty cool. What I've seen from the 2 monsters so far, which are Kraken and Goliath.
Goliath.
Goliath looks like the cooler one, but that's just probably my play style.
But he can't fly. So.
No, he can't fly, but he can climb almost anything, and he's stronger than the Kraken, and he has more health than the Kraken. Plus, he breathes fire. He's like Godzilla Jr.
Oh my god.
God.
He has spikes coming out of his back. Like, come on. Not that Godzilla breathes fire. It's atomic breath, everyone. Get it right.
Get it right.
No, I just think Goliath's more my play style, because when I was watching Kraken, like, he was very strategical. Like, Kraken spits out bombs that, like, can get to the people. He has, like, a long-ranged attack.
Yeah.
Goliath is more in your face. Like, he's like the fisty guy. Like, he'll punch you. He
That's
throws
right. That's
rocks
where I
at you.
realized I would die really fast because they could put up a trap and trap you.
That's their whole goal, because if the trapper, like, he puts that dome around you
Yeah.
that you can't leave in. But if you kill the trapper, the dome goes down. So I think it's cool. The whole dynamic of the team thing is cool, because you have assault, support, hunter, and medic.
Yeah.
And the assault, he deals the most damage. That's the guy with the flamethrower and the minigun. Like, he is the one who does the most damage to your health. But the medic person is the one who, well, I mean, anybody can, like, pick up other people, but the medic heals the other people. So, I mean, to me, like, that would be the person to take out automatically.
Yeah, that's the person.
But then again, if you're stuck in the bubble and you're in a tight jam, you might want to take out the hunter, because the minute the hunter's down, the bubble goes down, you can get out of there. They might be preoccupied with trying to save him.
I would try to get rid of the medic if there's no trap. Get rid of him, and then make sure they don't pick him back up until his timer is out.
Yeah, because basically how it works from the stuff I've seen so far is when one of the team members die, they have a respawn timer of like 2 minutes. The monster has 2 minutes to take out all of the other players to win.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
try to,
But-
I would try to evolve a lot before that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Has each person, yeah, I mean, I would try to get to like the level 3 and do the other perks or whatever, because like each monster has their own set of powers, and as you evolve in the game, you can choose which powers to go into.
Yeah.
But the team dynamic like actually means a lot. So like, yes, if you take out the medic, not only are you doing the thing where like, yeah, the people can't heal anymore, but they also don't do as much damage, because now instead of 4 people firing at you, there's only 3 people, and so on and so on. And then there's 2 different so far there's 2 different characters for each class, like 2 different for the assault. I don't know what all of them are, but I do know, like, I know one of the hunters, like, instead of having this other special power, like the other hunter has like a pet, and you have to kill the pet well as the monster or something. It looks cool. But also as the hunters, like, as the monster, obviously, because you're the big bad guy, you don't have to worry about the wildlife around you. Like, it's
just kill him.
you just kill them and eat them. But there are dangerous wildlife to the hunters as well. So like, not only do they have to like try to be chasing that monster, they have to watch like their surroundings, because there could be creatures out of nowhere that could just come and kill them.
Yeah.
I I think it looks great. I haven't seen any footage of it until the other day, and now I'm like hooked, and I'm mad because I also figured out the release date is in February. Some people think that's not far away. I think that's really fucking far away.
That's 6 months from now.
Yeah, well, we're in a game drought right now. There's nothing to play,
Yeah,
Kenny.
there's nothing.
I have to wait at least until September 30th if Destiny isn't good. If Destiny is good, I'll be able to play that. But if not, like, minimum wait time is at least September 30th.
See, my library's filled enough right now where I have all the games and a lot of them aren't installed, and the ones that are installed, there are a lot that I haven't played yet. So I'm just kind of.
You have options.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I tried playing games. I don't know, old games. There's just certain ones you can and can't play. I really tried playing FTL. That game's hard as hell. I don't know if you know what it is, but it's like a strategy spaceship game. Fuck that game. That
Yeah.
game is really
For
hard.
some reason, I got hooked on Roller Coaster Tycoon. I want to buy it now. I don't know what hooked me, but I want to buy it
See,
now.
what year did that come out?
Don't they have the new one coming out?
There's, I guess, I don't know. I just want it.
I think they're like a new Roller Coaster Tycoon coming out. Didn't The Sims 4 just come out?
Yeah, Sims 4 just
People are gonna
came
be
out.
crazy
Yeah.
about that.
I know Hamilton is.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I already know he's already on top of that, just playing it
Mm-hmm.
right now, probably, because he's not working.
Well, he's a computer gamer. He loves those person. For the people listening,
loves-
if you
he
don't know
loves
who he is,
EA.
it's just he loves. This is a guy who loves EA games and EA computer games especially. He chooses Origin over Steam. I don't know anyone who does that.
I don't know anyone who does. Well, I guess now I do.
I just
Boom.
I know they had all their Sims games on sale like a while ago.
Yeah, but since EA isn't part of Steam anymore,
Yeah.
he's like screw Steam. I'm staying with EA Origin. Like,
I think the only EA games I have are on PlayStation 2. Yeah.
What is Battlefield? Battlefield's EA.
yeah.
There you go. That's an EA game I play. You know, Minecraft for the PS4 came out today.
Really?
It just like out of nowhere, like last night
I
they.
thought it was delayed.
No, well, I mean, it was delayed for a little bit, but then yesterday they said, "Hey, Minecraft PS4 tomorrow, guys." They said that last night, and everyone's like, "What?" Like,
What?
all right. And then Xbox One comes out next Friday.
So
But that was like seriously like, "Hey, here you guys go." And I'm just like, "Oh, all right." Like, here it is.
That's
Like
one
so.
game I'd never get for a console. Like,
Why?
I feel like
It's
when I
better
have
on
it on the computer,
console.
I could
you can
mod it and do everything I want with it. And then
It is better on PC.
Yeah, but I always prefer controllers over mouse and keyboard.
You know you can plug a controller.
you
I'll
just
just
plug up an
play it on.
Xbox
I'll just
controller.
play it on my PlayStation 4 then. Listen,
I wish you could mod it on console though. I don't know how to do it. Some people know how to do it, but I don't know how to.
I've
Are you gonna
modded my console once before. I'm not doing that ever again.
Why not?
The console itself got banned, so
Oh yeah, it does get banned.
yeah, they'll find you. I figured it out though. Xbox usually checks their shit in November, so if you have anything you want to hide, guys, just hide for the month of November. Come back after that, because that's when they caught my illegal console that one time. And then, nothing bad happened. My account didn't get banned, but I don't want to try it again because they might just be like, "Now your account's banned," and I put a lot of time into that account.
Is it that Xbox?
No. The Xbox that I got, I was like 13, 14 at the time. It was so long ago.
Oh.
That was ages ago. Then I had I put a curse word in my motto for Xbox, and then they banned me for a day for that. But both times it was in November, so I figured out that their thing isn't November related. Got really mad too because that was last year when that happened. Because my motto was just fuck it, we'll do it live. But because you can't put a thing, I found a clever way around it. But anyways, it was when Halo 4 came out, and me and my friends were racing to see who could get to the end cap like rank on fucking online.
Yeah.
But like as I was the one in the lead, and then my console got banned for a day, and then they all surpassed me. I got really mad, especially because oh my god, right, so when Halo 4 came out, they did that thing with Mountain Dew and Doritos where
You get that
yeah.
code off.
like every drink you get gives you like an hour of double XP or whatever. And so I was just like, oh, but the codes were on the bottom of the caps for drinks, so obviously I wasn't going to be like, well, I'm not going to keep on buying that crap. And I think the most you could get was like 72 hours of double XP. So I was like, holy shit.
That's 72 bottles.
The Doritos codes were on the back of the bag, and they were worth 12 hours. One day, me and my friend went to Walmart. We just wrote down all of the fucking codes off the bags, went home, punched them all in, and we had 72 hours worth of games. It was fucking great. But I was just like, I feel bad if anyone buys these Doritos, and it's just going to be like, the damn code didn't work. But, I mean...
What else?
I got my 72 hours worth of double XP. That's how I got up there so fast. I literally poop socked Halo 4 like ridiculously. I got all the achievements and all the way up to the final rank within a week.
A week.
Yeah,
You played that game way too much.
I did. I also dropped like $800 on that game for like the special edition console, the special edition game. I bought the Triton headsets. It was a lot. I was excited because I thought Halo 3 was going to be like the last Master Chief Halo, and then Halo 4 came out, and Halo 4 is amazing. I love that game. I just don't play it that much because I don't like paying for Xbox Live.
You can't play it.
I can play the story mode. I can't play online, but I mean, there's only so many times I can play the story mode before I can not play the story mode anymore. Ayo.
I know how that goes.
I mean, there's certain games that I love that I just can't go back and play the story anymore because it's like beating a dead horse.
Like Skyrim.
Or Portal 2.
I never beaten Portal 2.
How you never beaten Portal 2?
That's my shame.
I never beaten it too.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
Portal
I played
1
through
is
it
great.
twice, but after I played the single player twice, I was like, oh man, I should wait a little bit longer before I play through it again because the storyline, you know.
Yeah.
Did you at least start it?
Yeah, I got to the part where you had to kill your little friend, the blue
Wheatley?
guy. Yeah. Then when he died, I was just like, well, I'm out of here. Like, I want nothing to do with this game anymore.
I don't even remember where I left off.
I was
So
mad.
good.
I played a little bit of the co-op. That's about it. I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those games I never got around to. There's a bunch of them like that. Like
Catherine.
I loved Catherine. That's your problem because you can't figure out the puzzles, which aren't that hard.
They are hard.
No, they are not.
They are hard.
I loved Catherine. I loved that game so much. I don't even know why. It was just a dumb puzzle game / dating simulator.
So stupid puzzle.
It's very, basically it's this game where there's this guy. He's dating this girl but doesn't really want to commit to her. Anyways, so he ends up going into these dream sequences in his sleep where he's turned into like a sheep and there are other people who are in there, and basically like the floor starts collapsing and you have to climb your way up, and then that's where the puzzle element of the game comes, where like you have to find a way to get up there by moving these blocks and stuff. And just like as each night goes, every time he goes to sleep, like each night the puzzles just get longer and longer, like increasing in difficulty
and harder.
And then there's the storyline where like there's this other girl that he sleeps with by accident whose also name is Catherine. So he has his girlfriend Catherine and then this
One's
girl
with
Catherine.
A C, one with a
yeah,
K.
one's with a C, one's with a K. Other shit happens. The ending's really weird. The other Catherine turns out to be a demon. Spoiler alert.
Thanks for spoiling it.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't gonna play it anymore.
Yeah. Other shit happens too. It's really
just
good.
the one with the
And then
C?
at the end, you get to choose between which Catherine you want. Well, you don't get to choose depending on your because you have choices in the game, like not in the puzzle elements, but in the like just like everyday decision elements. You choose like things, and then at the end,
it's like a
tells you.
Telltale game.
Like one ending you could be like full on like the demon Catherine, and then the other ending you could be full on like the other Catherine, or you could have the fucked up ending where you couldn't find out who to choose either or, and you end up with nobody. Like that would have sucked if it was that one.
Have you ever played the game Limbo?
No.
That's a weird kind of puzzle game that
I don't really like puzzle games.
just the way it ended, it left me with more questions than when I started, and I was like, wait, I don't even know what happened. And I played the whole game, and I still don't know what happened. I had to look it up on the internet when I was done, just like read the wiki and stuff. Like, okay, let me see what other people think about it, and I still.
So what is it? What is the ending?
It's just kind of like you started all over again. It's just like you saw this other character, and then you just started all over again, like right back at the beginning.
I would have been pissed.
So what is it supposed to mean? Like, are you in like a limbo or something, or is it like a
yeah,
like
I think
a
that's
coma?
what I got from it, is that you're just in limbo. But I don't know. It's just like, really, I played through the whole thing, and now I'm back at like first part again.
Do you get like a special buff for doing that shit again, or
They have hard achievements.
Is there a new
though.
game
Keeps
plus?
Me entertaining.
for real? Is there a game plus?
Shit.
That sucks.
Oh.
There's also other games. There's games like Fez. I have Fez. Never touched it.
Never played. I seen it so many
Oh
times.
shit, guys! Joan Rivers died.
Who?
Joan Rivers. She was a actress. She's 81 years old, so she was really old. Don't worry about it. She was a celebrity.
What was your
She was a comedian. I'm not gonna go in there. Like, Joan Rivers died, guys. If you know who she is, you know who she is. If you don't, you don't. But you know.
I'm gonna go look that up.
Anyways, side note. This is just something that popped up in my feed, so I was like, "Damn, son." Yeah, I have like a huge list of games that I haven't touched, but there's games that I don't want to touch either. Then I have all those digital downloads on my PlayStation. I have that game Metro Last Light. Never played it. It was free. I don't know why I didn't
It's always
touch
the
it.
free ones that
Yeah.
just start building up.
I played a little bit of it, then was done. I'm like, yeah, I'll play it another time. There's so many games I haven't beaten. Batman Origins, haven't beaten that.
That game was the disappointing one, everyone said. Although I don't like any of the
Assassin's
Batman
Creed
games.
3. I have a lot, just a lot.
My friends keep telling me to play Bastion. I have that. I haven't played it yet.
Bastion?
Yeah, it's another PC game.
heard
It's
that
supposed to be
was
really good.
PC game. I will start playing PC games once I get a better PC.
I just want to play World of Warcraft when the new expansion comes out. I'm so excited
My
for
friends
that.
are trying to get me into League so bad.
Don't play League.
I don't like
It's
League.
It's
ridiculous.
scary.
I don't
There's
like
so
it.
much to know.
It's not scary. It's stupid.
So much to
League is
learn.
one of those games where it's the only game you play. Like, you can't be a game entrepreneur if you play League. Like, you just play League. That's it. You don't play anything else.
The
Like,
matches-
that's how the
matches are
League
between,
people
like,
are.
45 to 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, it all makes sense. The people that do play League are like that.
They only
It's
play-
just how it
You
is.
play Dota, you only play Dota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you do. It's becoming that way with Hearthstone, too. People are like, you just play Hearthstone, and that's fucking it. And the worst thing about those games is it's because they're free. Like, you don't have to pay for the game. You don't have to pay to play the game. Like, that's why so many people play it, and why it's so addicting is because it costs nothing from them.
I'd rather buy a game.
I mean, League, you can buy the aesthetic things. Like, you can buy it doesn't change the gameplay. Like, it's not a pay to win. It's just like, hey, now my character's wearing a purple hat. Hearthstone, you can pay to win because you can buy card packs in that game, but yeah.
If you're gonna play any free games, I'd go with TF2.
I don't like Team Fortress.
Oh, Team Fortress.
I don't like Team Fortress at all.
I like it.
I got the orange box, didn't like it. I remember I was talking to this guy one time, and I told him he wasn't, like, I didn't believe that he, like, liked video games, and he was like, of course I like video games. The best game ever is Team Fortress 2, and I was like, that game's a piece of shit. I was like, you have terrible taste in video games.
For real, if he thinks that's the best game.
I mean, I
Well,
don't
some
think it's
people
the
are
best
diehard
game.
Team Fortress 2 people.
They should-
Especially because, guess what? It's like the other games, it's free now, so it makes it even worse.
Still doesn't make it the best game. Even if you're a diehard fan, you should know what the best game is. Not that piece of shit.
What's the best game, Kenny?
I have no clue.
Catherine. No, just joking. I mean, Catherine had a good storyline, but it wouldn't even be the best storyline I ever played.
What's the most common game you play?
Most common?
I mean, the most played game.
What game do you play the most? That's a hard one, because
it's
I
either,
lost a lot of
it's either Assassin's Creed, maybe Mass Effect,
I want to play that.
Oh, Mass
or
Effect is amazing.
2K or 2K. And
See, I wouldn't go by time because, like, if you, I wonder what game I spent the most time on. Probably Dawn of War, but like that's not my favorite game.
Probably Assassin's Creed for me most.
I mean, I
play all of them.
I know that like I have not put over 24 hours into The Last of Us. I can tell you that. Like I have not played that game for a full day. Like because both times I've only rented it. But that is like one of my favorite games when it comes to story ever. So I wouldn't consider like how much you play a game versus like how much you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with BioShock Infinite. Although I did play the shit out of BioShock Infinite, and that game is amazing.
Really like it.
That's because you're a communist.
I'm not a communist. Stupid.
No. But oh god, I loved BioShock Infinite. Oh my god, that ending, man. You never beat it.
I
got to like maybe 7th chapter.
What part did you get in?
After that, we're talking Infinite, right?
Yeah.
After that one dude dies after you get at the museum.
What?
The museum.
Museum. Oh. What?
You know what museum I'm talking. There's only one museum.
He's an old guy.
Yeah, he's that
You
old.
can choose to kill him or not.
I killed him.
That's like a quarter and a half through the game. You are not far at all.
I know. I got bored.
Wow.
Yeah, I got bored of it, so I was like,
What? Okay,
I don't.
gameplay wise, it's just an average shooter. You got the plasmids or whatever, which kind of like.
I want a fun shooter, not that.
I thought it was fun. It's not amazing, but it's fun. Last of Us is not an amazing game, but it's fun. Well, gameplay wise, but the storylines in those games are so freaking compelling. And then when you get over that, like, and there's a part in the game where it arcs, and then it like starts going downhill. Not downhill, and like it's getting bad. Like the storyline's going downhill, and as in like shit's getting crazy. Like that is fucking amazing. And then the ending of that game just. When I first played it.
I have to play it because
Isn't
I'm
that
really
like-
into games with good storylines.
Oh my god.
Like, those are the games I play.
Did you play The Last of Us?
No.
Oh, play The Last of Us, play BioShock Infinite, and if you haven't played Mass Effect, play Mass Effect.
That's why I want to play
When it
Mass
comes
Effect.
to those games, those are probably my top 3 favorite
Do you-
games, along with Halo. Well, those are my top 3 games storyline wise.
Do
The
you-
Mass Effect series, Last of Us, and BioShock Infinite.
Do you have console?
I know BioShock Infinite and Mass Effect are both on PC, so you can play those.
Yeah, I know
'Cause,
those are.
Mass
You must have a
Effect-
nice PC.
The Mass Effect trilogy
Yeah.
is on sale.
I just don't want to brag. It's the best fucking thing ever.
Oh, when I had to get a new computer for college, I was like, well,
I'm gonna get a new
computer.
No, I understand. I'm more consoles, so that's why I want to get Xbox One and PS4. But right after that, that's when I'm gonna build my new PC.
The tax
I might want to wait till my tax return comes, because then I know it's gonna be nice. But that's probably what I'll use my tax return on.
But if you get a PlayStation, Mass Effect trilogy is on sale for like
Yeah.
$7.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's really cheap. I'm gonna buy it.
I already have. I gave it to you.
Yeah,
Why
but
buy it?
you deactivated your account on me. But I want it for my own. I want it for my own. That and
I'm like
the first Dead Space is like $5, not even. I want to get
It's
that.
like $3.
It's
and then
cheap.
The second one's like $3 as well.
I already own the second one. I bought it last time it went on sale, and I had got the third one for free, which is terrible. Dead Space is a good game. Storyline wise, it's all right, but it's cool. I like horror games, but no. 3 favorite games when it comes to storyline: Mass Effect, mainly 2 and 3. You can skip 1. Game sucks.
You can skip one.
It's so bad. Like, just buy like
can skip one.
they have like a
I'll
$5.
just read what happens.
Yeah, they just have like a $5 comic that you can buy, and so that in the beginning of 2, it tells you everything that happens in 1, and you make the major decisions. So
Oh.
like, just do that. Although the only thing that sucks about that is if you never played 1, like I played 1, so to me like I knew what decisions I made. I just made the decisions I had in 1. But like if you just jump straight into 2, they'll be like, this is your Krogan friend. Like, did he die or did he live? And like you choose, and I'm just like,
He lives.
like at this point, like if the person does never played this game, they were like, I don't really care about this guy. Like I just met him 2 seconds ago in this comic. Like I guess he died or I guess he lived. Like it doesn't affect them. As to me, like I thought Rex was my favorite character
Yeah,
in the first one,
I
so I
liked
was
him.
just like, holy shit! Like Rex lived, even though he did live in my storyline. But
Yeah.
you get the picture.
He does. I killed the council.
Bioshock Infinite storyline's really great. It's a little slow in the beginning. Gameplay wise, it's not the best first person shooter ever, but the story's great.
Terrible.
And then, no, fuck you. And
Gameplay wise, is terrible.
it's not terrible. It's just average. It's just average.
Below average.
It's average. It's above average. It's the best game ever.
Not even above.
But storyline wise, like, especially towards the end of the game, is so great. And then like the last 20 minutes of the game, like, will make you like will definitely make those gears turn in your head. But yeah. And what was it? Last of Us? Last of Us has a great ending too. That's not a game I would have expected. Like this, I didn't expect the ending of The Last of Us, but the storyline is so just.
Sony exclusive. What do you expect? Greatness.
I prefer a lot of single player storyline games than online. So I don't
That's
really
how I
play a
am
lot
too.
of online
Although
games
unless
at
it's
all.
online co-op, I like doing stuff together, like as a team, not just like fighting an enemy team. Like I like
Yeah.
doing missions and shit. I think it's cool, but I'm more storylines when it comes to games than it is multiplayer. So that's why like Titanfall doesn't interest me that much because it's
Only
multiplayer
only
only.
multiplayer.
You know, the only game that I ever got sucked into multiplayer only was Shadowrun. That game was the
Shadowrun?
shit. Everyone shits on that game. No, that game was amazing. It was such an underrated first-person shooter. It's basically just a first-person shooter mixed with like there's technology and magic in the game. So like you can increase your weapons like scopes and stuff, or you can have like glider packs so that like when you can jump off, like you can like fly and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then there's like magic where you can teleport or like throw down these trees that regenerate or get this minion or whatever. It's cool.
Smoking trees.
There is a smoke ability, and when you're in smoke, none of the bullets can hit you. So, but it only lasts like forever, however long your magic goes. So, I mean,
Can't you regen it?
yeah, your magic regenerates over time.
Is it
And
magic or mana?
I don't know in that game. It might be mana. I don't know.
Most of the games that I play that are cooperative are like small teams, so I could play with like friends that I know, like Trine. I started playing Trine, and like Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Left 4 Dead's
I mean, like
great.
it's such a small. You can just
No, if like your team
Yeah.
should be like 4 players at most.
yeah.
Maybe 6 players, because like that comes to mind
wanna
the
do, like, versus.
Resistance 2
Yeah.
that had like a 6-player co-op where they were all doing the same thing. Nothing too crazy, basically. But no, that's cool. I just prefer co-op games.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about something and I totally just lost track.
Is it Game of Thrones?
Do you want to talk about Game of
That's
Thrones?
what I was reading before
Love it.
today.
You haven't finished season 3 though, because I won't let you finish season 3. 'Cause- yeah, it's tomorrow. We're gonna go watch that episode, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone was like, "Yo, this is a big episode. You should watch it with someone." Everyone's like, "You need to watch it with me. You need to watch it with me." And when it came time for me to watch it, I watched it by myself because no one was available. And I was like, "Why did I do this to myself?"
Are we talking about the Red Wedding?
No. I watched it.
Episode 8?
Whatever episode's next for you. Is the episode next called The Red Wedding?
Episode 9 is the Red Wedding. I haven't watched 8, 9, or 10.
It's one of those episodes.
Season 3 has some of my
It
favorites.
is. It's the end of season 3. I know that much. I haven't watched season 4 at all. I'm so behind. All I remember is when I watched it, me and my friend were on Skype, and he was like an hour ahead of me, like watching it, just because like I don't know, we would just watch TV shows together, but I wasn't like watching the same exact time as him. So like I'm just watching it, and like his reaction comes, and he's like, "Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? Like what's happening?" He's like, "You'll figure it out in an hour." And then like I watch it, like, "What the hell is this?" He's like, "That's what I said." It's great. You're just gonna be like, "What the fuck? What? No!"
How long is episode 10?
An hour. Every episode's an hour.
Well, I'm like on the CD set. It's like episode 10 is on its own.
Maybe it's like the special
DVD.
features.
The finale for season 4 is more than an hour.
It is.
Yeah, a little bit more, but
The thing is, though, is those hour runtimes kill me sometimes because it's on HBO, so it has no commercials. When it's an hour runtime, it's a full hour of the fucking show. Like, I'm just sitting here like, oh, man, like, I got stuff to do today.
That's why I binge watch.
I've been watching Parks and Recreations lately. That show's
I
hilarious.
gotta get back into that.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
so good.
start.
Eventually.
I'm gonna start trying to catch up with One Piece. I know what episode I left off on, so I should be able to catch up. I just don't know where the hell
It's
they
hard
are.
for me.
I think they're in the 600s, maybe 700.
It's up there. I need to pick up
I'm
Sword
at, like,
Art Online season 2. I haven't watched that yet.
3.
3, whatever. Okay,
this part is-
Jared says it's two. You say it's 3. To me, it seems like 2.
I think it's 2.
I mean, no. To me, it seems like 3 because even though it was in one season, when I watched it on the website I watched it on, they broke it up into two seasons, and so Sword Art Online is one season, even though the show is always called Sword Art Online. But Alphine Online was the other season to me, and they're both 25 episodes long, so I figured that makes sense because
25.
yeah, the whole series is like 50 episodes.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
They're beyond off.
No, I'm gonna look it
The
up.
whole series is like 27 episodes.
Shut the hell up, Kenny.
50 episodes.
Maybe I'm thinking of Code Geass.
You're thinking of something else. I think it's like 27 episodes. I think they're both like 13 episodes each. So 26, maybe 27.
Dead silence. I love it.
Dead silence.
We're all waiting for the answer.
I'm just waiting for the answer.
I'm just waiting to prove him wrong.
I didn't say I was right. That's it. Just didn't say I was right. But
It's 26, right?
it's loading.
Ah.
What else? I was gonna say something. I don't know. Video games. What's good? What is it good for? Okay. There's only. Thank you, Google. I just wanted an ad. 26 episodes
I
for
knew it was-
season 1.
I knew there was 26. It's like 13 and 13 for each.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The new one's getting good though.
Yeah.
He looks.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Jericho looks like a girl in it though, but
That's because didn't he click a girl character? He made it.
he brought his save info from the other game and brought it over, but I guess that nurse that you'll see made it look like a girl.
Are you spoiling it for me?
No,
Don't spoil things for me.
it's not spoiling any storyline thing for you. I can if you want, but I won't.
Don't. It's a spoiler free. No, it's not. We spoil everything on this fucking show, but don't spoil it for me. Hey, the next episode comes out and
What? Sword Arts? Saturday. Next one's on Saturday.
yeah, 1 day, 19 hours, and 35 minutes.
Every
There's
Saturday.
a countdown on this website.
I just know it's every Saturday. He's mad that I proved them wrong.
Go to bed.
I feel
I'm not tired.
weird. What kind of show is it?
It's a show about. Well, originally it was about these people who entered this brand new VR MMO, but then they
Virtual
get. I'm pretty sure she could have fucking figured out what VR meant, Kenny.
No, never know. I'll never
Hey,
know.
you know, maybe other people don't know what VR is, so there we go.
Yeah.
It's okay, you can continue.
Anyways,
Continue for you. Oh.
so it's a VR MMO, but like the twist is they get stuck in that, and the only way to get out is if they beat the MMO.
And if you die in the game.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yes.
And you can't take the helmet off either, or you'll die.
And Kiriko, they couldn't. Their minds was in the game. They couldn't take off the helmet.
yeah, because
if other people took the helmet
That's what
off,
I'm saying.
that's when they died. But Kiriko, OP bastard, he's singled.
Because he played the beta. So, like, he came in with an important
he's-
character that's stronger, already knows a lot of stuff.
He didn't come in with a strong character. He just knew some stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Well, then he becomes the only character who knows how to dual wield, because they said it's only for, like, certain people who are, like, for special people.
It's like a specialty skill. You have to raise a certain skill up.
You have to just be, like, lucky, basically.
You have to be.
Then they call him... So they get mad at all the people who get stuck in the game. They get mad at all the beta testers because they blame them, even though they didn't really do anything but play
Yeah.
the game.
They call them beaters.
No. Then they call him a cheater because he learns how to dual wield and no one else has to. And then he's like, he's a beta tester. No, he's a cheater. And they're like, that makes him a beater.
That was in the first episode.
It's stupid though. It's the
But-
stupidest
but
name for him.
he didn't-
Calling him a beater.
But he didn't learn how to dual wield in the first episode. That was like in
They called him a cheater and a beta tester, so they called him a beater.
a beater.
That's stupid. It was like the stupidest thing ever.
Yay, they combine words.
Yeah.
It was pretty stupid though. I'm like a beater.
Other than that, the show's great.
Yeah, it is.
It has a romance to it later on, which I thought was great. And just cool stuff. It's
I
like
wanted
sword
more
fighting.
action, less that bullshit romance.
I like the romance, but that's just me.
I like the fucking action better.
I love that episode where they like go into the cabin in the woods for like a week or whatever and find that ghost girl who is not a ghost girl.
She wasn't a ghost. She was a
I just said that. I said she's a ghost girl, but not actually a ghost
Not
girl.
actually a ghost.
Since you're getting your internet back, watch it. You'll like it.
Yeah. If you like anime, that is.
Yeah, if
Some
you like
people don't
anime.
like anime. We hate those people. No, we're joking.
Okay.
We can't. Well, I mean, we can. It's my kingdom. I do whatever the fuck I want here.
I don't hate anybody.
Kenny hates everybody.
I hate nobody.
He hates the world.
All right. I hate the world, I guess.
Are we gonna talk about the fappening? Just don't worry about that if you don't know what it is.
You mean
The security breach of Apple's iCloud.
and the
All the celebrity pictures they got.
Oh, the nude
We're not gonna talk about
I'm
it,
not
but
gonna-
I just wanted to mention it. I just love
I
whoever
saw-
came up with the name of it. Like
I saw the name of it. I'm like, the fuck, the happening, and then I'm like,
When
forget
did
it.
that happen?
During the
sometime
some award.
last week or whatever, someone broke into the iCloud system or whatever,
Oh my
and they got all of
gosh.
like these celebrities' pictures and a lot of their nudes or whatever, and they put them all in like one file, and then they called the file the fappening. I just think whoever created the name is clever, but I don't support what they did because
I
that's
think it was during
a
the
breach of privacy.
BET
Yeah, it
Awards.
is. Oh wow. Oh, the news that I get to read starting tonight.
This is what you get when the internet comes back. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there's that. Segue to something else now. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other things. I had a list. We kind of burnt through the topics. I really wanted to talk about Evolve more, but I mean, there's nothing much to say
Nothing much. I mean,
until it comes out.
have you seen Daylight?
Oh, Dying Light?
Dying
Is that what
Light.
you're saying?
Dying
Everyone keeps on telling me to look that up. I haven't seen it.
That shit, it's a parkour zombie survival game.
Sunset Overdrive?
It's better than that piece of shit.
Thank you for thinking it's a piece of shit.
It's a piece of shit.
Anyone who thinks Sunset Overdrive looks good is retarded. People are freaking out over that game, and I'm like, that game looks dumb.
It looks stupid. Like, it's colorful as shit, and it's just like infamous and.
It looks like Crackdown. That's what it is. Because you just jump really high, you do other stuff, and you have crazy weapons. It's Crackdown
They mix like
and Crackdown 2 was terrible.
they mix like fucking infamous and what's that zombie game? Fuck.
A lot of zombie games.
I want to play 7 Days to Survive,
I do
but it's
too.
$25 on Steam, and I
Yeah,
can't justify paying
that's a lot.
$25 on Steam. But hey, that's just me. I
Just
still.
wait for Christmas. Or wait, no, we have a Halloween sale first.
That's
There's
true.
There's a Halloween sale.
Yeah.
See, I'm just getting started on fucking Steam. I ain't
Oh
know.
gosh,
And
We
I'm
need
wait
to
until the
get-
sales happen.
We need to get damn, what is it called? Gang Beast. That game looks so funny. It's just like a fighting game. but-
Gangbang?
Gang Bang. No, Gang Beast. I need to find someone who has a good enough computer to play it
I don't have a good enough computer to play it.
and like go over to their place because it also needs controllers. But that game looks so funny. That 7 Days to Survive. I really want to play it, but I don't want to spend $25 on it. So I'll just wait until it goes on sale. It's a zombie
Story of my
game, so
life.
it's probably going to be on sale in Halloween.
Probably.
But you know,
So I do. I never bought a game full price.
I need you.
I
to-
have.
I want you to play the new Silent Hill demo, Silent Hill PT. You're gonna play that. You're gonna get scared of that. Don't watch anything. Just like media blackout that game until you play it, because I want to record
I
your
keep
reaction.
forgetting the name of it.
Good.
What, Silent Hill?
Yeah.
But it's called like Silent Hill PT because they're on like Silent Hill 100 now. Who the hell
Yeah.
knows anymore?
I want to play the first one on PlayStation.
So old.
I know. I want to try it.
It's good, I guess. Sure. Shit. Okay, so I downloaded PlayStation All Stars because it's the free PlayStation Plus game of the month.
Yeah.
And I was like going through the character roster, and they have Isaac Clarke on there for Dead Space, but he's $10, and I was just like,
There's Zeus and
Zeus, Isaac Clarke, the girl from Gravity Rush, and one more person. But
I had the Gravity Rush girl
point is,
for free.
I almost bought him, but then I was like, let me
No.
play this game first.
No, don't.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's all right. It's Super Smash Brothers, but with PlayStation characters. But my two biggest complaints is I don't really care about a lot of the PlayStation characters in there. Like I'm just like whatever. Like these characters
Like,
are
who the fuck is Toro? I'm like, I've never seen this bitch.
Toro. They had
That cat.
Parappa the Rapper in there, which some people love. Some
Oh,
people.
wow, that's
yeah.
old.
I don't really care about him. Jack and Daxter was cool. Ratchet and Clank was cool. Sly Cooper was cool.
I
thought it was a cop out for them to have good Cole and evil Cole from
Yeah.
Infamous. I'm like, you could have just made him one character and just palette swap him. Like it's an alternate costume to play as evil Cole. I thought it was stupid to do that. That made me mad.
They just wasted.
Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, but I don't like Raiden. I thought it was cool to have Dante from Devil May Cry.
I use Kratos.
and
a lot.
Kratos. Kratos is cool. That's about it.
He's the best character.
I also started playing Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. That is a really good Sly Cooper game.
It is.
I was surprised. Because, I mean,
I played
Sly
it all.
Cooper is like my childhood. Yes, I love the Sly Cooper
I
series.
did.
That was the first game
I
I
love
sat
the
down and beat.
multiplayer when you could do that cops versus
Oh my god, that was great.
the fucking best. I want to play that again. Shit, I need to get the game back. Damn, I love that game.
Oh, it was on sale on the PS Vita a few weeks ago, like the first 3 for like $5. It was a flash sale.
Wow.
I didn't have the money to buy it, otherwise I would have.
I don't think I
Because
was.
the third one is the best. Like that game is great.
They were all great.
No, yeah, they were all great.
That's from a long time ago.
Those are my. That's.
I would just buy it just to play that cops and robbers.
I also
thing.
want to play Shadow of the Colossus again, but I always get the urge to play that game.
I cannot beat that game.
You cannot beat Shadows of the Colossus.
Cannot beat that
Oh my
game.
god, game is so good. That also has
Like I figured out
an alright
I
storyline.
figured out how to beat the first guy. Just climbing and hit the.
You can't
black-
figure out the second guy. You
Couldn't-
can't figure out the second Colossus.
Couldn't figure out the second one.
I mean, how old were you when you played it? Was it a long time ago?
No, not that long ago.
I can beat
Probably
like the
last
first.
year.
I could probably beat the first 5 Colossus in like 5 minutes each. Those things are so easy. You just have to shoot. Okay, second Colossus, you shoot an arrow at his foot. When he lifts it up, he falls over. That's when you climb on him. He has a hit point on his ass and on his head. You gotta hit, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Also, I've also gotten into that game where I go in because there's like certain lizards you can go get in the game, and they'll make your grip bar get bigger, like so that you can hold on longer.
Yeah.
Usually when I play that game, first thing I do is just go get all the lizards, then go fight the first Colossus. Some of those Colossus get really tough, especially this one pain in the ass one that's the sand. If anyone knows the sand Colossus, a stupid creature where you have to shoot the sandbags from under his belly, you'll know what I'm talking about.
How
and
many
he's a pain in-
Colossus are there?
I think 16.
That's too many. I couldn't even beat one.
But that's all you do in the game.
I could
It's a
hardly-
game that's just boss fights. That's it. There's no any other enemies you have to
Yeah,
take care
there's
of. You
no
just
other
fight the bosses.
That shit was hard.
You think that's hard? The last Colossus is a fucking pain in the ass. Fuck him.
I should watch a video on it. See,
You should just play it.
No.
That should be our next classic Let's Play.
I don't want to play that game. I don't like it. No, it looks cool. It's just that it's fucking ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
You play Clash Shadows of the Colossus, Heather?
No.
No.
do you know what it is?
No.
Oh.
It's just a game that's boss fights. They're
Yeah, I figured that much out.
16
yeah.
boss fights, but they're great. It also has a
Yeah.
storyline. Storylines, it's good. It's not amazing.
It's good at that. Are there voices? I thought it was just all
What
subtitles.
console is it? Is it for a console?
There are
PlayStation.
subtitles.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
Man.
It's on digital download
When did
for
that come
PS3
out
though.
then?
Probably a couple years.
2004.
Yeah.
Right over my head. I don't even
It's
know what
old,
it
but a
was.
lot of people love that game.
It's a classic.
It is.
Man, 2004. That's all I did was play PlayStation. I don't even know what happened.
They usually have that bundle with Shadow of Colossus
And Ico.
Ico, yeah.
Okay, I know the title. Yeah, I've seen it then.
No, the story in Shadow of the Colossus was that you came to the Colossus area, and if you kill all 13 Colossus, you can get one wish granted, and you were gonna wish to bring this girl that you like back to life. But later on, it turns out that was like a forbidden area, and you stole this magic sword or whatever, and that you're really releasing this ancient demon god by killing all the Colossus, because when the demon god was destroyed, he was split into the 16 or 17 Colossus, whatever the fuck it was. And at the end of the game, you become a Colossus. And yeah.
He becomes a Colossus?
Yeah. For a little while.
Does he whoop ass?
It came out in 2005.
Does he whoop ass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Colossus.
Basically, at the end of the game, every time the Colossus dies, you absorb, like, you have this, like, shit absorbed into you, and then, like, later on in the game, like, your guy goes from looking normal to, like, he, like, has, like, this black shit all over him, and he has these horns coming out of his head. Then at the end of the game, when they kill you, you turn into the Colossus, and as they're, like, running away, you, like, kill the guys, every guy except for the leader or whatever, and then the leader throws this sword into, like, this mystic pool, the magic sword or whatever. You get sucked in, you get turned into a baby, but the princess still comes back to, I'm assuming she's a princess, the princess comes back to life, and that's kind of just it. Then the game ends. Your horse dies at one point, it's really sad, but then it comes back to life too.
Screw the horse.
No, fuck you, that horse was your only companion in the game.
Screw the horse, he couldn't talk.
It's a horse! You can't talk either, all you say is, aggro! 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 Depending on how close he is. That, or if you're really far away, you just whistle.
Yeah, you just whistle. Yeah, screw the horse. Look at you. Look at you.
My bad. Anyways, so that's Shadow of the Colossus. It was a great game. I want to play that again. These are just classic games we're talking about.
Yeah.
We have had a podcast, well, there hasn't been the podcast since we started that we literally have sat down and talked about nothing but video games. I try to cover all things nerd, but we mostly ramble on about movies, which I haven't seen a movie since I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Me either. I haven't seen
I
anything.
haven't seen a movie since I saw The Hobbit.
What?
What?
You haven't
In
seen
theaters.
Captain America,
No.
Godzilla,
I want to see Godzilla.
Edge of Tomorrow.
I want to see Godzilla. really bad.
What?
You've missed so many good movies.
I
know.
miss Captain America. That's the only thing I really miss.
Oh my god.
See,
I need to watch that.
I'm done with school, so now I feel like I have a
You
life
have the
now.
time.
So it's amazing.
I want to go see Sin City in November, man. Those are the two movies I want to go see. I haven't made the time for. And I am so excited for the new Hobbit. Have you seen the trailer for it?
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm going to see it in IMAX 3D.
Oh.
That movie's going to
I've
be...
seen
It's
whenever
just too fucking loud.
it's just whenever
We'll go to a different
movie
theater.
comes out, whether Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, whenever those movies come out, I never see it just once. Like I have to see it in 3D and then IMAX and then just the regular theaters. So like I see it like 3 times every time it comes out. So I still have my Return of the King movie ticket, and it blows my mind when I look at it. It was $3.50 to go see a movie when Return of the King came out.
Wow.
$3.50.
$3.50.
Wow,
And I was like, wow.
why can't life be like that again? Shit.
Seriously.
I need to watch that Captain America movie.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go rent it.
Winter Soldier's fantastic. Sadly, I didn't get into Lord of the Rings until all of the movies were out of the theaters.
Me either.
Man.
I watched.
I always
them
thought
all-
they were stupid.
I watched them all on DVD.
I just watched them. I tried watching the first one. The first Lord of the Rings is a bitch to get into because it has
It's
that
really hard to
long
get
setup.
is.
Like someone
So-
started on that. and
Yeah.
it's hard.
So that's what I started on one time, and I was just like, this movie looks terrible. and that's why I never got into the Lord of the Rings. Like I just thought it was just so boring, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, this movie's like, this movie sucks. I never watched the other two. I was like, they're all terrible. Like like I thought Lord of the Rings was just a stupid series. Later on, my friend was watching the first Lord of the Rings, and it was in the middle of the movie, like when they're in the Mines of Moria, and I was just like, this looks pretty fucking cool, and I watched it, and then I watched the second one after that, and the third one, and I was like, this series is great. I was like, why did I think these movies were dumb?
It's just like thinking Star Wars is bad. You can't blame Star Wars. The beginning kind of not that great.
Yeah, the first movie's kind of slow. Still great though, but then like Empire Strikes Back is phenomenal.
That one's I read all the books too. Empire Strikes Back.
You like reading.
Yeah, see, I read all Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit when I was 12 years old. I didn't
read Lord of the Rings, but I read The Hobbit just because I wanted to know how the book ended after the Desolation of Smaug. When I saw it, I was like, I want to know how this ends. I can't wait a year. So that's when I bought the book. Kind of disappointed. Well, no, it still has a great ending, but just like I don't know what they're gonna do with the third movie, because if you know the storyline, like, it doesn't seem like Smaug is gonna have much runtime in this movie, because there's not much he does after he gets out of the mountain. But Peter Jackson said that it's not going to be 100% like the book, and Smaug is definitely going to have a lot of runtime in the movie. So I was just like, yes, please, because that was the thing that made the Desolation of Smaug. Because if Smaug wasn't Smaug, whatever you want to call him, if he wasn't in the movie, it would have just been the first Hobbit movie. It would have just been on an Unexpected Journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would have just been them walking again. I know that's the stereotype of Lord of the Rings. It's just a movie of people walking.
That's all it is. Them walking.
The hobbits, at least,
I'm
they're
pretty
walking.
sure that's why Peter Jackson kept Azog alive, the white.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the book that, in the movie that's not even in the book.
Yeah.
A lot of it Tolkien wrote, but he wrote it after Return of the King. So if you look in the back of Return of the King, he has like a short story back there of Thorin and Azog and all of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Except he died, but Peter Jackson kept him alive.
Just makes him cooler.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit like in the first Hobbit movie where like they're in the Goblin tunnels. Like that happens really fast in the book, like unbelievably fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're in the Goblin tunnels and then they're out. In the movie, it was basically the end of the movie.
Even the stone giant battle, that was like half a sentence in the book. It was like, and there were stone giants, but they kept walking. Yeah,
that was it. There wasn't a battle or anything. They just saw the stone giants, and they were like, oh, all right.
Movies do make the books more interesting sometimes. They show...
Yes and no, because
sometimes.
Both of the Great Gatsby movies are terrible, but the book, The Great Gatsby, is amazing.
Like 4 times.
Oh, I love that's probably my favorite book. The Hobbit book is great.
See, The Hobbit was actually intended for children. So that's why everything is like short and fast. Like this happened, then that happened, then that happened.
There's also a lot of songs in the book.
Yeah.
A lot of songs.
Yeah.
There was a lot in the fucking movie.
Not as much as
the
only really song scene in the movie was when they were at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Blunt the Knives and then the Lonely Mountain song.
I just don't like them singing.
I thought it was cool. I like all that shit now, though. I like the mythology shit. Not mythology, but like, you know what I'm trying to say.
That's why Shadow of Mordor will be amazing.
Yeah.
But it's gonna have it's gonna be very story driven. What are you talking about? Although you can be able to create your own story.
In Shadow of Mordor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not create your own story.
Because it's not...
Shit will change with the people you kill.
Like, it's not the same thing for everybody. You might have somebody else controlling it. Like, they had that Ratbag person in all the trailers. Ratbag, I guess he's in everybody's game. He's like a low-level orc where you could bring him up. But I seen him just die in one of the trailers. He backstabbed one of the chiefs. The chiefs just fucking destroyed him. You will see the trailer today.
I will. I'm looking forward to it because I only watched I think must have been the first thing they released during the
The E3.
E3.
Yeah.
That I watched that, and
Like once I saw it on
Yeah, I think
E3,
that's
I'm
it.
like, once I saw that E3, I'm like, that's gonna be a good game.
oh yeah.
I can't wait.
And then we have Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Rogue.
That's gonna be a good game.
It's pirate. What-
Unity, not so much.
The co-op might be pretty cool.
That's the only thing I don't like about that, but that's also like 10 years too late for Assassin's Creed. They should have had Unity so long ago. Not Unity. They should have had co-op. They should have had co-op in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
They should.
Like, I could understand foregoing it in Assassin's Creed 2 just to set up the storyline of Ezio more, but when you announced, like, when you set up the whole, like, family of assassins, I'm just like, make that co-op.
Yeah.
But no. It took them. It took them a whole nother generation of consoles just for them to create co-op. Like, jeez. I wish there was ship battle multiplayer in Black Flag. Like, I wish that
Yeah.
like you could fight your friends or like work with your friends on the same ship. Would have been fucking cool.
Just hunting the whales.
Anything. Just boat co-op. Boat co-op. Get on it. Write it down. I know the people who.
Hashtag boat co-op.
When the people who make the Assassin's Creed games, they listen to this, so they're gonna hear me and they're gonna want to make boat co-op, boat up,
Boat up.
co-op. I'm just saying they could have had that a while ago.
They could have.
Heard that Newegg might have accidentally dropped the release date for GTA 5 on next gen in November.
Newegg?
November 18th.
Wow.
Yeah. Woohoo.
They're stupid. You're never supposed to do that.
They took it down immediately, and they're saying like it was just a temporary thing, but
Nah, it's too late.
now it's probably going to be November 18th, which I am excited
Unless
for.
they decide to hold it a little. They can if they want to.
It's going to be in 1080p, 60 frames per second.
I hope they add something new to it.
They're not.
I know they're not. I
But you know why I'm going to get it?
don't see.
So that I don't have to turn on my PS3 just to play it on. Because if I have a PS4, I'll just be playing the PS4. So I'm not going to turn on my PS3
Oh, yeah.
to play Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll just get it there.
I just hope it's not fucking $60 again.
It might be.
I mean, if it's a new release, which it is.
It's not a new release. It's the same fucking game.
well, I mean, like a
it's-
release for like newer version for
At least
different consoles.
40 maybe, but not 60. I don't think it's.
We'll
I
see.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't count on it.
Or give
Yeah.
us a discount or something, because a lot of us bought that shit.
Well, if you have Minecraft for the PS3 and you buy the PS4 version, it's only $5 instead of $20.
I
or
could do
10.
that.
That's good.
I could do that.
And you can import your saves over to the new system, so that's
That's
also
I
good.
have
Really nice.
I have no saves on mine. I just do shit and then delete it.
Wow. Okay.
I haven't really sat down and built anything.
I've only been on one world ever since I started Minecraft a couple years
Oh
ago.
my
I wanna
god.
Yeah.
I wanna get it on I have it on PC, but I want a better PC so I could mod it and play Pixelmon. Pokemon on Minecraft. What else do you need? Nothing else. The awkward stare.
All right. Or you could play Pokemon.
Nah. Because Pixelmon has every gen Pokemon, not just one gen.
That's all I hear from you right now.
It's true.
You know
though.
what's cool? Space Wolves.
Space Wolves?
I'm talking about Warhammer.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm like, what the hell is Space Wolves?
I love Warhammer. Still need to find someone to play with me.
You mean...
Yeah.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the video game one.
And they don't have good video games besides Dawn of War, which is an RTS. Space Wolves,
I
though.
actually never beat that game.
Wow.
I got bored of it. The one that you gave me,
Oh, it's not that great. That's why.
I got bored of it.
I play Horde mode. That's about it. It's just a third-person shooter it's a third-person cover shooter without any cover.
Yeah, there's no cover at
Wow.
all.
wow.
Yeah, it's not that great.
It's like, how am I supposed to avoid
They
all
only
these
have
orcs?
like 6 enemies in the game. Like you just have like like 4 different versions of the orcs, and then later on you have the 2 different demons, and that's it. You
No,
know-
they also have that little small one that blows up.
Yeah. You have them, you have the Gretchens, you have the orcs, and then you have the big orcs.
Yeah, and then those two, and then the red demon. I don't think I seen the sixth one,
Maybe there isn't. Maybe there's just 5.
unless I gave up after. Before
How far did you get? Because if you got to the demons, then
I got to the demons, I think I'm on that train. I keep dying there, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm done.
I don't know.
Because there's nothing to cover yourself from that stupid ship.
We're talking about Space Marine. If you guys don't understand Warhammer 40k Space Marine, but it's not that great of a game. First off, I don't like the Ultramarines lore-wise. Like, if you know the Warhammer 40k lore, like, I hate the Ultramarines. They're
Yeah.
stupid. So I don't like playing as an Ultramarine. And I don't know. I just thought they could have done cooler. Excuse me. It could be another yawning podcast. I thought there was going to be another. I thought there would be. They could have done a cooler enemy
You
besides
got
the orc.
everybody yawning now.
Yep.
Just pass it around.
Good. I did
Yawning.
it all last week. Like, I just kept on yawning. It was a pain in the ass.
Once one person yawns, everybody yawns. It's
Yep.
contagious. I don't know why.
But anyways, shit. There's the other game that is coming out that I wanted to play. You got the Master Chief Collection. More than most, I'm Warlords of Draenor for World of Warcraft. I'm so excited for that. That is gonna be that's my thing.
Doesn't Far Cry? No, Far Cry. Does it come out this year or next year?
Far Cry 4?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think it's this year.
It comes out, November. It comes out like 2
Everything
weeks.
always comes out in November.
I know I'm
feel
getting.
like.
I know I'm getting 2K in October. You don't. play-
Assassin's Creed Unity got pushed back to November, same day as the Master Chief Collection. So we won't be doing.
That
I
live
think it was,
stream.
what, 2011? 11, and like a bunch of games came out.
I know Skyrim.
No,
came
11,
out.
11 came out. That was the first time Minecraft was released. Skyrim came out. There's another Assassin's Creed, I think, came out. I just remember it was like a bunch of games that everyone's been waiting came out like in the same week in November. It's always like November when they release all the big games.
Well, the week I'm talking about, it's Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed Road, Master Chief Collection, and Warlords of Draenor. All 4 of those games come out the same week.
Warlord of
The World of Warcraft expansion.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
So, yeah,
It's
and
a
then
lot of good
we have
games.
that project we're doing, but
Yeah, project.
I'm not gonna talk about that until October because I still have to get the shit for it, so it's not 100% set in stone. But when I do, we'll advertise it, get the people for it,
Yeah.
talk about something else. Considering people are just like, I don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
6 people. 3 days. It was 3 days, right?
Yeah,
Ugh.
3 days and at least 6 people. They don't all have to be here at the same time, but we're not going to talk about this because people don't know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm done talking about it.
Anyways, I'll talk to you more about it later.
Yeah.
But Godzilla comes out on DVD and Blu-ray this month. I'm so
Yay.
excited.
You already seen it like 6 times.
I don't care.
Shit, how many?
I want it. It's a good movie. Look it.
You didn't
Godzilla.
let me borrow
Godzilla.
Pacific Rim so I could watch it.
Godzilla. Oh yeah, you didn't watch Pacific Rim. That movie's amazing. I'm so excited. So that there was this Godzilla game they're making, and now I heard that it's only coming out on the PS3 in Japan, and I'm just
Oh.
like, fuck you guys.
Oh yeah, I know what game you're talking about.
I'm mad. I want it to come out here.
It
It will.
will
In time.
later. It's like give it like a year.
I also need to pick up a whole bunch of Godzilla Blu-rays so that I can get rid of my Godzilla DVDs.
You could get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
I mean, you can still
Have a
watch
lot.
them on your PlayStation.
I have all 29.
He has them all. He's
All 29 of the
he's
movies.
in love with them.
Not including the new one.
Oh my
and-
gosh.
I have duplicates of some, so I have more than 29 movies exactly.
Like I think the first one I see on top is King Kong versus Godzilla.
I didn't even know that existed. Can I see it?
Yeah. Hold on.
It's the first one.
Wow.
King Kong versus Godzilla.
That's not the first movie.
No, I mean that's
Oh,
the first
one on my rack.
On your rack.
That's because I haven't organized it. Because
Gosh.
every time I touch it, that happens.
I
And I-
didn't even know something like this existed.
And I already know Godzilla wins because what the fucking King Kong do?
He doesn't win though.
He picks up
He doesn't
trains.
win?
Godzilla doesn't win.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
How
Technically,
does-
he doesn't lose either.
How old is this? Oh, it's very old.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
year on it.
It's very old.
1960 something.
Because I see.
It was the third Godzilla movie ever.
Because CG
So it's
Godzilla looks
definitely a long time
amazing.
ago.
Yeah, that's because it's the only Godzilla made in CG.
1963.
Goes Godzilla.
Except for the
Godzilla King of Monsters, Godzilla Raids Again, Godzilla vs. King Kong, Godzilla vs. Monster, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Godzilla vs. Monster X, Destroy All Monsters,
knows them all.
Son of Godzilla, Revenge of Godzilla, Godzilla vs. No, wait. I got that wrong. It goes Godzilla vs. Monster X, then Son of Godzilla, then Godzilla versus the Sea Monsters in there somewhere. I get the 70s movies mixed up a lot. Godzilla's Revenge, Godzilla versus Hedorah, Godzilla versus Gigan, Godzilla versus Megalon, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Terror of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla 1985, Godzilla versus Biollante, Godzilla
And we're
and
in
Mothra.
the 80s.
Yeah, now you're in the 80s. Godzilla, Mothra, an all-out battle for Earth. Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
again.
Yeah,
He fights him twice.
yeah. Well, I mean, in the 80s series, it was rebooted,
Oh, okay.
so it's technically like the first one. Godzilla. Something Space Godzilla, then Godzilla vs. Destroyathon. Then it goes into the 2000 series, which is Godzilla 2000, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, Godzilla, King Ghidorah and Mothra, something Battle for Earth. Then it's Godzilla.
Is the 2000 series look good? Actually, like, do they actually look good?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing. My favorite series is the 80s movies. Just because it was the only Godzilla story that ran in a series. The 70s movies, like, each one of them had nothing to do with the other one.
I'm just amazed that they made this in Blu-ray.
It just came out recently. I was so excited when I saw it in Walmart.
I can't believe they sold it at Walmart.
Have
Yeah.
you ever watched Gamera?
Oh my god. That's like the Kmart Godzilla.
Yeah.
Kmart Godzilla.
Yeah, in fact, I saw it was a DVD set the other day in Walmart. It was like all 9 Gamera films, and I was like, Gamera had 9 films. So I was like, I only knew about like 5 of them. Where did the other 4 come from?
I
But
watched
they
it with-
they remade a whole bunch of Gamera movies.
Did you like them or?
They were all right. Gamera's a turtle,
Yeah,
He's
it's
a
like
giant turtle.
Turtle.
All right, I know what you're talking about now.
but the thing is like, so Godzilla had a few movies where he was like kid friendly, and those movies are the ones we don't really like care about that much. That's why I like the 80s series more, because the original Godzilla was a monster. He was like this force of nature, like this like thing that people couldn't stop. And so then later on he became like a childhood hero, like he was like a good guy. Then what am I saying? They made him
Validate.
then in the 1980s, that's when they rebooted him, and he went back to being like a monster. Like he was just like this force of nature. Gamera only had one movie where he was a bad guy, and then after that, he was just like this kid
Gamera loves
superhero.
children everywhere.
Yeah, it's really bad.
But he crushed his school
I mean,
when the kid said that. You're like,
the latest one, he's a badass in it.
In the latest Gamera?
No, Godzilla.
Oh yeah. Oh no, Godzilla's been a badass since the 1985 reboot. After that, he was never a childhood hero anymore. He was just this fucking monster. And yeah, the latest one, he was fucking great. And the thing that made him so great was the fact that he was more of an animal than a
Man in costume.
yeah. Well, I mean, he was only a man in costume up to the 2000 series. Then he was an animatronic puppet. This is the first CG Godzilla. and he looked fucking glorious.
He looks amazing.
Wait, what they used in the one that came out in the 90s?
Oh, that's not Godzilla.
That's not Godzilla.
What was
it's
that?
Zilla.
We're not gonna go into that. It was
He looked nothing like
mistitled.
Godzilla.
Oh.
It was not a Godzilla movie.
It was like a T-Rex and a.
Yeah, it looked like a dinosaur. I remember that much.
I think it was CG, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was CG. That terrible monster.
Yeah, I mean, if it's CGI during
The
that
90s.
day, yeah.
But hey.
I wanted to see that Rift Tracks. Put
Oh,
it in
Me
theaters,
too.
and I wanted to see it so bad because I'm a fan of them.
I missed that too. I only know one person who actually went and saw it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I
Not
watched
just-
Camera.
it
I
wasn't
watched
just
it in the
Nick.
Mystery Science
I know
Theater.
Dan went as well.
He made it. I thought he said he didn't make it. 2 people who saw it. Well, fuck the both of them.
For real. I wanted to go see it. I didn't know when it was gonna come out.
I was working today. I
I
had to
kept
go see
getting
it.
emails. Yeah, I had to work. I was getting emails. I'm like, darn it.
So that happened.
They need to do another one. Like, just show it to us again,
That's what they did with Starship Troopers.
or come out on DVD with it or something.
Yeah. Well, they usually have it online, so it should be online soon. I get emails from them like crazy.
Now they're making 2 other
I should
Godzilla
pay
movies.
attention.
Excited for that.
Oh, they're making more Godzilla.
Yeah, they already signed up the same director to do Godzilla 2 and 3. So, kudos.
Kudos.
Garth Edwards is a great director, so good for
I mean,
him.
the movie looked amazing, so yeah, sign him back on. Get everybody that made the first one back on, except for the actors. We could use new.
We
Actors.
can get a new set of actors, make a new story. That would
But
be.
everybody else, get
I
them
know
back.
the guy. I mean, I still have to see the new Godzilla, but I know the guy from Inception was in it, wasn't he? The guy.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him in the trailer, and I was like, "Whoa, I know that guy."
That and the guy from Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston.
I know him from Malcolm in the Middle.
That too. He wasn't in the movie that long though.
The movie, yeah, he died really quick.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh, damn.
Anyways, I don't mind spoiling it for the audience, but we have like a unwritten rule about the people in the room. Come on, Kenny. Jeez.
I forgot.
Oh well. I mean,
Django.
I'm sure a lot
Love
of people
that
die in this
movie.
movie.
Django. Everyone keeps on talking about because Horror Nights is having it. I think, yeah, Horror Nights is having it, and the new series came out for Dusk Till Dawn, so I had to rewatch it. The movie's amazing.
Django?
No, Dusk Till Dawn.
We're not talking about that. I'm talking about Django.
The person who directed Django directed Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh,
It's a simple segue. Come on, Kenny.
no.
Point is, Halloween Horror Nights looks great.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. I can't wait to go there. This is going to be great.
Mhm.
Most excited house I'm looking at, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe AVP. I was really, I
really wanna see that one.
I loved American Werewolf in London last year
They
yeah.
They announced every house.
because it had a TARDIS. Yes, every house is announced now.
I went to go touch the TARDIS, and then the thing jumped out.
The one,
Try to like smack
What?
me. Yeah.
one house I will not
like,
enter
no, I
is the
wanna touch
clown
it.
one.
Oh, I can't wait for Clown House. That's gonna be the best.
Yeah.
I want to go in Clown House.
That's gonna be creepy as hell.
Dollhouse is another original.
That one's gonna be really creepy.
The-
Dracula Untold. The movie looks good. I don't know how they're gonna do a
I don't
scary
know.
house of it. That
I
movie
don't-
looks like an action movie.
It looks. The movie looks. When does it come out?
November.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be amazing.
You're gonna be amazing.
I know.
Wink.
My favorite house that I've gone through ever so far was the Silent Hill one, not Halloween Horror
I didn't
Nights.
get to go through that one.
That was my favorite one that I've ever been through.
I don't remember which one. got
Cabin
me-
in the Woods
got
is a
the-
good house.
I don't remember which one got me, but there was this one house that got the shit out of me.
Really?
This girl just came out of nowhere and scared the hell out of me. Which one? I think it was Cabin in the Woods. No, it was the one in the Minion house. Not the Minion. Despicable Me. Despicable Me.
Despicable Me scared you?
No, it
I don't think you should go to Halloween Horror
It
Nights
was the
then.
one in that house. That's the one that scared me.
What?
I don't remember the name.
What
of it.
happened in it?
I don't remember.
Then how do you know it scared you? It's obviously not. Oh, it must be a repressed memory.
Yeah, probably.
He's just like, I can't even. I don't want to go back to it.
I don't want to go back to that house.
I've never been scared of any of the houses. I don't know why. Like
don't get
when I walk
scared.
around, like I just see that it's fake, and so it doesn't bother me. But I mean, I like being with people who are scared of it.
Yes, that's why I go.
That's the best.
I
But
love
they always
it.
make me lead because if they led, they would run down through the whole place. So
Yeah,
I
they
feel
would.
like
They
hurt
would.
'em.
They would run down. So don't.
So I have to stand in front and be like, guys, it's all right. Like this isn't real.
I wish they would do Silent Hill again because it was just so good. They had like the nerds.
They did
that
Resident
had
Evil
the
last year, and it
events.
was cool if you like Resident Evil. But if you
Yeah.
don't like Resident Evil, it was kind of a cheap house.
Yeah, it was. I went through it. It was okay.
It was cool video game wise, like going through Raccoon City, seeing the Nemesis program, and like Leon and Jill and stuff. There was the game over thing.
That machine gun was a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the pause, like you were walking through like a pause part of the game. That was pretty cool. They did that. Yeah.
Ugh,
Shit. That's like right around the corner.
I am hungry as shit. I ate nothing.
We're gonna
all
wrap it
day.
up.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Thanks for tuning into the podcast, guys. Same shit every week. Come see us next week. Going to talk about more nerd stuff. Like us on Facebook. Link in the description. Another Let's Play out tomorrow. We started the classic Let's Play series this week. So every Tuesday, tune in for a classic Let's Play. Just do it, guys. Thanks for listening.
Be there, be square.
Be there, be square.